Literature of the age of Elizabeth. In the age of Elizabeth, England saw a remarkable flourishing of arts and literature. Renaissance humanism, Protestant zeal, geographical and scientific discovery all contributed to this upsurge of creative power. Drama was the dominant genre in Elizabethan age. William Shakespeare was the most significant playwright of the age. Shakespeare's oeuvre includes a wide variety of comedies, tragedies, tragicomedies, and sonnets. Due to his influence, the age is also sometimes the age of Shakespeare. The age of Elizabeth also saw the appearance of the first English comedy and the first blank verse tragedy in the 1550 to 60s, and these finally gave rise to art forms that remain heavily studied even today. A comic play in Ralph Roister Doister by Nicholas Udall is generally regarded as the first comedy to be written in the English language around 1553. One of the earliest of blank verse in 1562, it was the play Gorboduc. It was performed by the Queen, and it is considered to be the first English blank verse tragedy. Elizabethan age also witnessed the establishment of the theatre in 1576. It was the earliest theatre ever built. Following after this theatre, the theatre closely were theatres such as the Rose, the Swan, and most popular of all, the Globe, created in 1599. Elizabethan drama broke away from religious domination. It was the major focus of medieval mystery and morality plays. Elizabethan drama often used poetical meter rhythm for its dialogue, particularly the 5-foot iambic pentameter pairs of syllables unstressed followed by stressed. In addition to that, Elizabethan age also saw the flowering of poetry, the sonnet, the Spenserian stanza, and inspired a wide variety of splendid prose by writers such as Francis Bacon. Now we talk about some of the first English tragedies. Gorboduc, it is also well known, the tragedy of Ferrex and Porrex, is considered to be the first tragedy written in English, and it is also believed to be the earliest English tragic plays in blank verse. It was written by Thomas Norton. He was between 1532 to 1584, and Thomas Sackville between 1536 to 1608 was first performed in 1561. In Gorboduc, Norton wrote the first 3 acts of play, while Sackville wrote the last 2. The story of the play is derived from Geoffrey of Monmouth's Historia Regum Britanniae, 1135 to 38, History of the Kings of Britain. It relates the dispute between Gorboduc's King of Britain, 2 sons Ferrex and Porrex, over the issue of succession. The play also follows the sophisticated tragic models of Seneca, and significant imitations of Gorboduc include Gascoigne and Kinwelmarsh Jacosta and Gismond of Salor, and written by 5 gentlemen of the Inner Temple. First English comedy after the tragedy. Ralph Roister Doister, a well-known comedy, is considered to be the first English comedy. It was written by the English playwright Nicholas Udall, and it was probably written between 1551 to 1553. The protagonist of this play, Ralph Roister Doister, is known as a well-to-do, doltish young man who brags about his bravery but acts like a coward whenever he is called to action. Ralph's attempts to woo a rich widow, Christian customs, who do not attain success. The play shows the influence of the classical playwrights Plautus and Terence, and with this we have so far discussed the major first English tragedy as well as the comedy of the age of the Elizabeth.